is 9 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly clear skies. Today, you can expect partly sunny weather with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 9 degrees.
I'm already sick of it. It's only December. No, it's not. It's January now. So we have 2.5 months of cold weather left. 2.5 if we're lucky. I'm gonna think positive, okay? I need my slippers. What is happening? Oh, jeez. I had to wake up in the middle of the night. So I went to bed early last night, as you saw. I was woken up in the middle of the night. And I didn't know why. We had to change sheets. Anyways, I thought it was like 3 a.m. It was just midnight. So I'm like, oh, thank God. I can actually get some more sleep. 6 hours of sleep left for me. Yay. The cat. Le Pew. Le Kitty. Not Le Pew. Le Meow. Le Purr. Anyway, I had to take a shower. My hair looks pretty done. Well, anyways, what do I want? I need, something to wear downstairs. Alright, so pants and shirt and slippers acquired. I wonder, I have a sweater up here, a cardigan. I do, okay. You know, in case it's cold in my office, I think there's one downstairs. Oh, it doesn't matter. Anywho, it does matter. I want the other one. I don't know what's going on. All right, well, good morning. Happy Friday. Life gonna start. We got a new year. We're gonna do probably the same stuff. Well, I got slightly different. You know, Monday I have off the whole day for an appointment. Look, here's the thing. Yes, I have off the whole day. Do I need off the whole day for that one appointment? No, I don't. But my brain feels better having off the whole day for that one appointment. So what I could do, if I feel like it, is after the appointment, when I no longer am required to think about being ready for that appointment, I could work if I wanted to. All my stuff's here. Anywho, I gotta pee. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's Monday. It'll be Monday. And that's Monday's problem. So I'll worry about that on Monday. Right. So I'll talk to you later on my break or something. Bye. Okay, so very exciting for the new person and for our team, you know, because help on the phones is always welcome. The new hire, her name's Brenda, one of the new hires, she's going to be navigating this morning on phone calls, and then I am going to be watching her, and piloting, I guess, and watch her this afternoon. So that being said, I'm on my break right now, and I need to get dressed. Pants acquired. I don't think I had anything else to add, so I'm not really sure why I'm chatting here, but hello, pants acquired, bra acquired. I'm gonna wear have a number of shirts out here. Why? Because I'm lazy sometimes and I don't put them away. And it's not really a lazy, it's more of a organized chaos. We'll go with that. I'm wearing my Star Wars Vader Sith shirt. The Mighty Vader. Whoa. Anyways, that's the shirt I'm going to wear today. Because it's Friday. Casual days. We don't really have, I think every day is casual day, honestly. So like, don't really enforce the business attire, which is fantastic for me because I don't really have a lot of business attire clothes. I'd rather not have business attire clothes, but I should get some just in case, you know, because in March, I'm wondering, because in March, they're going to mandate 10 days a month in office, which is really, like, I'm so, like, a lot of office jobs mandate, they are no longer doing remote, a lot of them. I'm not sure, you know what it is? I think the businesses probably get like a tax break for having an office and people actually in office. That's what I think. Is it correct? I have no idea. Now remember to bring this with because it has my ID in it. One of my IDs. This lady, okay, so we were out, right, in the bathroom, which by that place we went to, which by the way, that place we went to only has one bathroom. Russell, you can close the door all the way. Okay. Only has one bathroom, and in one bathroom has 3 stalls. But you have 3 levels, 2.5. I would say 3, yeah, technically 3 levels. There's 3 levels of, you know, and there's a lot of room. You're gonna have a lot of space for people. I'm gonna make some tea. You definitely need at least 2 bathrooms. I was about to go in the men's bathroom when I went there. Like, okay, I just really gotta pee. And we're down to 2 stalls. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yada, yada, yada. Anyways, I was in the bathroom. And this young woman, this 21-year-old, came up to me and didn't believe me how old I was. So I had to show her my ID. I'm like, it's very flattering. And the other lady came in. She was older than me. She's like in her 50s or whatever. And the 21-year-old was like, no, you're not. And I'm like, yes, we are. Like, how old do you think old is? Like, you think 40s is old or 50s is old? And you're like, but you don't look like you're whatever age. And I'm just like, you know what? Then somebody asked me, like, at what age do you just not care? I'm like, well, for me, it was in my 40s. Just something switched, and I'm just like, meh. A lot of times, that's the case. All right, let me make this tea. I'm not going to make it any special way. Just in my mug. We go with perch. Should we go with peach? No. Let's go with cinnamon stick tea. All right, tea made. Back to work.
6 hours later.
All right, hi. It's 4:23. I basically skipped my lunch because I was driving into work. Why though? Why, you ask? Because training was required, not for me, but for me to train. It was the new girl, Brenda, the new woman. She's not a girl. The new person, Brenda, was ready to start taking calls. Not by herself, but, you know, having someone shadow. So I was shadowing her. Right. And it's easy. You can't really shadow someone when you can't see their screen. So I went in on my lunch break to shadow for the remainder of the day. So from noon to 4, I did hop on while she went to go to break. I hopped on and helped a little with some phone calls or whatever. And then, yeah, and then I'm back to monitoring her and helping her with calls and giving her tips and whatever, because that's what I did at WPS. Anyways, my job, or what I was trying to get to, was an operational training specialist. The moon is out and it's super huge. Why is the moon out in the daytime? Because there it is. Anyway, right, so training. I wanted to be a trainer when I was with WPS before they fired me. And I was so good. I'm good at my job. I'm good at training. I'm very confident in being able to explain to people different ways to say something or set them up so that their screen is more organized and flowy and whatever. For like, I'll do it to my liking, and obviously they can change it to theirs, whatever works best for them. So anyways, which is what I tell them, like, okay, this is how I have mine set up. Try it out this way. If you think that you want your team, you want your laptop for, whatever it is you're looking at, put that screen on your laptop. If that works out better than having it on monitor 1 or 2. So anyways, training, I love it. I had a great day. Got to go in, do some training. Now I'm off on Monday. Otherwise I would be going in and doing some phone training then too. But then I would have to be on the phones after training her. Anyways, it's fine, because the team lead she's gonna have to figure it out. She has to come in or whatever. I don't know. Anywho, I have an appointment. I don't need the whole day off, but I really think that I'm gonna want to have the whole day off while I'm thinking about and preparing for menopause. Because my surgery's in like a couple of weeks. 22nd, 23rd, 20 something. I think it's 22nd. Anyways, it's that week. And I'll have surgery through my ovaries. It'll pop me into menopause, and then I'm going to have... I hear the horror stories, but it might not be that bad, because it's different for everybody. We'll see. Anywho, I'm on my way home, and I will see you there. Russ put the air... What do you call the thing? Snowblower on. Looks like this. He's trying it out because he wants to. I don't know why he's going all the way back, but whatever, it's fine. It snowed enough to try it out, so he turned it off, and now he's turning it back on. He says, okay. It's a bit crunchy, but it's working. Look at that. See? See? And he's wearing my hat. He lost his. But anyway, so he's wearing, just turn around and go back the other way. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter. So he's doing this instead of actual shoveling. He's going to use that thing. He keeps turning it off and turning it back on. But I feel like if you just leave it on, like the lawnmower, just leave it on and go. I don't know. It's just getting stuck because, some of it's a bit crunchy down there. But I bet freshly fallen snow or whatever would move fine. Okay. It's a learning process. He's getting it taken care of, and I don't have to do it. Now, he's going to want to bring it in and leave it in the kitchen. I'm like, the kitchen is not a storage unit. He said, well, I don't know where we're going to put it. He hasn't said that yet, but that's what I imagine he's gonna say. And it needs to stay outside. I don't know. He's gonna bring it in. He's gonna track the wet all the way in here. He's put it in the kitchen, which is fine because the kitchen is tile. But for fuck's sake, you know what we should do? Remove these things so you can put it on the mat. On that thing. That's what I'll do. It's electric, so it's very quiet. It's electric. Etc. Yeah. Is he gonna try the end of the driveway? Yep. He's doing the end of the driveway. Here, look at him instead of my ear or whatever. See? Shoveling the driveway. Blowing the driveway. Focus. Focus. Okay, fine. Too close. Like, you can see what it looks like when someone is shoveling snowflake. Yeah, it has a light. The lawnmower has a light too. Still learning. Things that are too crunchy, it won't go through. But it's doing the job. Alright, well anyways. Just gonna bring it inside. Track the dirt and the snow all the way in here. You can't get past here with that. There's not room for that here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Can't just leave it in the basement. I know what I want to do is to put a a storage thing on the deck. We have to redo the deck though, and we don't have money to redo the deck. We need to redo the deck, and I want a storage thing on the deck that will house the snow shovels and snow blower and a rake or something. You know, just house some stuff. Because we have yard work stuff in the shed, but the shed is way in the backyard. You can't see, it's too dark. And you can't just trek in the snow to the backyard and bring the snowblower up front. It needs to be up front. On the deck would be ideal. Put it on the deck. But then my thought is, if it's on the deck in like a storage thing, how are you going to get it to the lawn if it's snowed? Or not the lawn, the driveway and stuff. Because the cars and whatever. Yeah, we're going to figure it out now. Alright, now this is another helpful thing for our bathtub. The bathtub pluggy drain thing broke. Hold on. So it broke. So it won't like stay up. So it will stays down to the plug. Anyways, I got a new one off TikTok shop. I'm hoping will fit. I still haven't put that other one in the kitchen, the bathroom sink yet, because honestly I don't know how to get the other plug thing out. I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, so it looks, so it says fit for bathtub, which is what I need. Fit for bathtub. We get two of them. Nice. So it's this, and this, you put this gasket thing on there. Okay. Then, and it goes in the thing. Plugged. Unplugged, plug. Okay, my question here. How does this stay together? I don't know. Does it snap on? Like, how do you keep this together? It doesn't snap on. Hold for one moment. I was talking about reading instructions earlier. Yeah, why don't I read the instructions right here? So you go and do what? Choose the correct rubber ring. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, so first thing it says is to choose the correct rubber ring to use based on the diameter of your bathtub drain opening. So I gotta pick the right one here. It says it fits like 99% of standard US bathtubs, so I shouldn't have a problem. There are 3 rings. I'm gonna try this one first. Okay, so on this goes the flat one. Okay, so that'll fit over top. Then there's this one I'm gonna use. And I'm trying to figure out which direction that goes. I think it goes this way. You see how like there's the lip higher up than the one on the other side? Pretty sure that's correct. So we're gonna do like that. I think. And then what? Let's see. Okay, I figured it out. It's on this side. The instructions are not that clear. Okay, so there's 2 rubber rings. It actually already has this rubber ring on there, and I tested it out. As you can see, it's wet. I don't really need to have all the rings, but here's what I'm going to do. I am going to have all the rings. I'm going to have this ring. I'm going to keep the other ring on. So I'm putting this one on this side of the thing. Make sure it's nice on there. And I'm also going to put this one on with the fat part up. Okay, we're just gonna, just like that, okay. Now I put that in the drain, and push it down, and this will plug it, because it's already got a gasket ring around here. So plug it, and that's it. Now, it has this, which goes over top, so that it'll catch hair and shit, but it doesn't lock on there. So when you turn the water on, this kind of does this, but it'll stay. So just like that. So just put it in the drain. See? Ugh. So I got it from TikTok shop. So this is, I don't have the drain. This is the bit that was on there. It's all cruddy and gross, and it broke. So now we have nothing. So now, and we have like these, but they don't fucking work. So that is it. It's put it on. Like I said, this part spins, but you put that down. See if I turn it on. Everything goes down. Plug it. See, now it's starting to fill. Yes, we need a new thing. It's starting to fill. It's full. It's not draining, even though this thing's moving. Listen. See? It works really good. Awesome. I really gotta clean my bathtub again, but I'm glad it works. So now we have a drain plug. I'm gonna get rid of, whoops. This was the old one. It would just sit, like it has these little notches. It would just sit on there, and then it would go down if you turned it a certain way. But look how gross it is. We shall throw you away now. So, here it is. My co-wash. All right. Okay. That's that. Now I'm trying to figure out this one. But how do I take this out? It doesn't just come out. There's a thing it's attached to in the back. You see that pole thing sticking out? It's attached to that. But I don't know how to get... Oh. Okay. It has a screw thing. I guess we have to take that off. Oops. All right, let's do it. I can do these jobs too. that was it. I unscrewed the thing and the thing fell down and I had to put the thing back, and then I was able to grab it. Look at this, how disgusting that is. Look at, it's nastified. Like, that's really gross. You should see the inside of my sink. And we have hard water and a drippy faucet. I'm gonna clean that out first. Ew, look what I pulled out. That's so gross. Ugh. I didn't reach in with my hand originally. Ugh. That's so gross. There's like a holes over here. Where does that go, I wonder? Better be a pipe. Anyway, gross. We're gonna flush that down the toilet. Okay, now this one doesn't have any special, it has a lid for some reason. We'll just take that off. It doesn't have any special gaskets to choose. This is to catch stuff. Put that in. That's it. Should be good to go. So let's test it out. It's plugged. Unplug. Things are going down the drain. That's good. We like things going down the drain. Go on down the drain. Now, plug it up. It's plugged. That's good. Is it leaking? Because this drain, the old one, would leak. And I think we're good now. Yep. Look at that. Excellent. Why is it blue? Can I take that off? I can. Watch. We're gonna peel. Satisfaction. It was a small peel, but I installed 2 drain things my own self. Girl power! The next project for me, next thing I want to do is I need a new microwave. So you see the handle's broken. This glass is also loose. Look. That's how loose it is. Yeah. So I would like to get a new one of those microwaves, and like the same one. There's a phone number on the inside of the microwave. I could just call and be like, how much for a replacement or whatever. And then I can put it, then my next thing would be installing that thing. We have 2 drain things. Okay. The thing I bought has 2 in them. I don't know why I didn't need 2. But that's okay. So we have an extra. I'm going to put this back in the box, and we'll just keep it with our extra plumbing stuff. I don't know, do you have a plumbing drawer? No. We have a junk drawer. I suppose I can put it in the junk drawer. I'll figure it out. Alright, I figured that out, and now I'm hungry, so I didn't eat lunch. I had a protein bar, but I need to eat lunch or food. All we have is pasta. And we have some chicken. I suppose I could throw some chicken in. Do we have any veggies? I bet we can make stir fry. Yes. We're gonna make some chicken stir fry. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. We're making chicken stir fry. Simple, super simple. All right, put your chicken, I got mine for frozen, in the pan, cover it, put it on a medium high, and let it thaw and cook in the pan. Here's the thing. We don't have that much chicken left. I normally like 2 to 3 pounds of chicken. That's like 1.5 pounds, if that. So my job after it's thawed mostly is we're going to cut it into small pieces. It will give the illusion that you have more chicken. It just works. Why? I don't know. It's perceived value or some shit. All right, John Taffer says. Anyways, that's what we'll do. We're going to extend, because we also need to make rice, because that will also extend the portion size. So we're going to make rice, but that's not till a little bit. Empty your dishwasher. I don't care if you don't want to empty your dishwasher. Do it. Put all the things away. Do it right now while your chicken is cooking. As soon as you can stab the meat with a fork without any resistance, there's a little bit of resistance there, but like this one here, then you can go in and cut it. But right now, what you want to do besides cutting it is get your rice ready. So get yourself your pot. Okay, we're gonna put in 1 cup rice, 2 cups water. Cover your rice, let that bring it to a boil. Then we'll cut the heat, remove from heat. Let it do its thing. All right, so now we're gonna cut up our chicken into teeny tiny but little bite-sized pieces. All right, well, in the process of cutting up your teeny tiny pieces of chicken, you're gonna notice that your chicken is looking real crusty, real dry. So what you're going to want to do is add some olive oil or your oil of choice. Add a little bit of splash of water, like not like a tablespoon, but like, I don't know, a little splash, whatever that is. Just add some water to that shit. Cover it for a moment while it steams, just for a moment, and then you're going to take the lid off, stir it with your water. And then don't let all the water evaporate, because that's why your chicken is dry AF. So, oh, see this piece? Too big. We're going to cut that in half. All right, see how brown, nice and brown your chicken should be after you season it and stuff? That's it. And we're going to add the veggies. We added the veggies. We need to mix them up now. And you mix them up. I should have done this in the wok or a bigger pan, but I didn't. That's what I use. That's what I'm using. Okay, good enough. So now we're going to cover it. Oh, I lost a carrot. Let's fix that. All right. This should be boiling. Yep, there it goes. We're going to turn that off. Remove from heat. Leave covered for... Oh, I turned off the wrong heat. This one's on like a medium now. Oh my gosh. Let me fix this. All right, that's better. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. You will thank yourself later for not having a big mess to clean. Close the drawers. Close the cabinets. Close the drawers so you don't run into them when you're walking around the kitchen. All right, so that's that. 15 minutes or... until rice is tender and ready. Once the rice is done, your veggies and meat excuse me, will also be done. That's it. That's that. And that's just that. Right? And then we'll rice and serve it up. We'll plate it up, and then it'll be good to go. Once upon a time, I lived a couple of apartment buildings down from my niece and nephew. And during the summer, ouch, I would babysit while their parents had to go to work. Because there was often times when I took a month off because I had worked there so long. I took them a whole month off. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. They would come over and I would make smoothies because that's what you feed kids. You feed them smoothies. You want a smoothie? We're going to have a smoothie. Or I would make what I called Krabby Patties, which is really just ground beef or turkey seasoned up into a patty. And I put dressing on top, like French dressing or Catalina dressing or whatever it's called. And that was a special sauce. We called them Krabby Patties. I don't know if my niece and nephew remember that. But I remember it. I liked those times. And I'm only thinking about that now because I don't remember the last time I used a blender. Here it is. That's my food. I put some soy sauce on it because it'd be dry as fuck. Doesn't that look good? Mmm. Mmm. It is good. So, for supper, I had a glass of milk, which I used to have glasses of milk all the time with supper or just in general if I'm thirsty, because I just really enjoy milk. We grew up on milk, skim milk, to be so we grew up on skim milk, and me and my brothers, and milk, drink your milk all the time. But then I've just stopped buying milk because I'm the only one who drinks milk in this house. We have whole milk here because that's what Russ uses when he's making biscuits and gravy. We don't have biscuits and gravy all the time, so I'm helping him out by drinking some of the milk. Anyway, I had a glass of milk. It was really delicious, and I want another one. I was in the kitchen reheating some leftovers because Russ ate all of the stir fry, which is great. I love that he ate a lot of vegetables and rice. So I imagine he comes. I'm in there. It's been a few hours since he's snow plowed. I have a canker sore right here, so I'm like really ginger with my mouth, right? And I have one out here too. Doesn't matter. So anyway, let me paint you a picture. You gonna stay a while?
I'll stay right here.
You take your coat off.
I will.
So I'm in the kitchen. I'm reheating the food. Like I mentioned, it's been a number of hours since Russ has snow plowed the sidewalk. And I'm not looking at him. The next thing I hear is, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that was pretty easy to put together. Out of context. What are you talking about? Because you would not have known what he's referring to is the snowblower. We've known each other for 18 years, so I look at him, I go, I'm assuming you're talking about the snowblower? Because there was nothing leading up to this comment he made. I'm assuming he probably was having a conversation in his head by himself, talking to me by himself. So, that's just what happened. Isn't that right?
Right.
Okay. It is what happened. But I imagine him, I wasn't looking at him, and I think he looked like this. Here, you be my stand. Just hold it right there. Right there. This is what I think he looked like when he was walking in. He says, so yeah, it was pretty easy to put that snowblower together. That's what I think he looked like. I don't think that's what he walks like, but that's what I picture it in my head. And anyways, fun times. I am really enjoying it. What am I enjoying? What we do in the shadows. I really enjoy this show. It's so funny. And also just I really like it. Anyway, I'm going to watch that until I'm tired. And then I'm going to go to bed. How long is that going to be? Probably within the hour. Once I start falling asleep on the couch. The cat is there. And then I'm going to go to bed. So tomorrow is Saturday. I hope you have a great day. Or had a great day. I hope you're doing whatever you're doing. We'll see you tomorrow. Toodles.
Hey, that's something everyone can enjoy.